hoping that you all had an amazing day. If we have any guests on the line, you want to grab yourself a notebook and a pen and take some notes because you never know. You might walk away with a good old prize tonight. I am Nina Moore, and I am your host for this evening. I am filling in for the eloquent, vivacious, she probably doesn't feel that way right this moment, Dr. Nicole Bramwell, who's a little under the weather, and so we wanted to make sure that we were covering for her this evening. But guess what, y'all? I've got a big story, and I like to share it. I've got a big story. I've got a big results story. And I think before we get started with everyone, I am actually going to, let me see, try to share this with you all so that you can actually see that I have a huge story. And I think that if we start off introducing you to who I am Nina Moore, and I teach people how to get well and get wealthy using biblical principles, natural supplements, you guys, low impact workouts, and low carb meal plans. That is the way I was able to turn my life around. I believe in this good book, and there's something that this good book says, and that it says that we should be transformed by the renewing of our mind, right? And so one of the first things that I did was I transformed my mind. And after transforming my mind, or during that process of transforming my mind, I was introduced to a product that I am going to share with you this evening. If you are a guest on tonight's call, I would strongly suggest that if you're a guest, let us know in the comments that you are a guest. I want you to grab a notebook and a pen. If you're watching this live in a replay, if you're on YouTube, we want you to grab a notebook and a pen. Here's why. You're only going to remember about 20% of the information that you hear, all right? And also, you want to grab a notebook and a pen because if you are a guest, and I want you to just type the word guest in the comments, it is very possible that you might win a prize at the end of this call, right? So I've already started training. I told you that I am Nina Moore, the Wellness Queen, and I teach people how to get well and get wealthy using biblical principles, right? Natural supplements, low impact workouts, and low carb meal plans. So I've kind of given you some hints about me, right? Let us know if you're a guest in the comments. Grab your notebook and your pen and let's dive in. Someone thought a lot about you, and I showed you my before and after. You guys, I was 300 pounds. 300 pounds. I want you to know that I lost 175 pounds. I've gained my life back, and I'm aging backwards, reversing the hands of time. One night, scrolling late in the middle of the night on Facebook, I found a product. And the product that I found, and you guys know, does anybody else on here scroll on Facebook in the middle of the night? Anybody else? Anybody else scroll on Facebook in the middle of the night? Well, while scrolling on Facebook in the middle of the night, I found a product that didn't just change my life, but it saved my life. All right. And I'm going to share that with you all right now. I found a product, what did I say, that didn't just change my life, but it saved my life. All right. I'm going to say it again. I found a product, and I told you, if you're a guest on this line, you could possibly win a prize if you are paying attention. If you're paying attention, because you never know what we've got in store for you. So I want to talk to you about being epic, right? Be Epic is the name of our company. And here's the deal. We want you to be epic, because why be average when you can be epic? Before we get started, I want you to know that we're not going to make any medical claims. And I want you to write that down in your notes, that we are not making any medical claims. What we are sharing with you are the facts about the products. We're sharing with you the facts about the ingredients, and we're sharing with you testimonies from people who are really utilizing our products. Our products are made to the highest standard. We're dedicated to developing the most advanced products on the market. We're sourcing the most powerful, proven natural ingredients used in traditional medicines and holistic practices around the world for centuries, and we've enhanced them through modern extract and supplementation technology. Now, before we get started, and you're asking me questions like, well, are you FDA approved? That is a big question, and it is a good question. Here's what we want you to know. We do not have to be FDA approved because we are not a food or a drug. I want you to write that down in your notes. However, out of 3,500 manufacturers in the United States, less than 30 have both of these certifications, and Be Epic, because we are not an average company, Be Epic has both of these certifications. So you are in good hands, all right, with Be Epic. And I want you to know something. Nina Moore, I don't play about my health. I love me. I love me. If you love you, type it in the comments, I love me, right? Now, I don't play about my health. I want you to know that I would not just put any old thing in my body. All right. And so what I want to do is I'm going to kind of show you these products. And tonight is all about the products. And we're going to have some testimonials in between the products so that I don't bore you. All right. And I want to start with our foundational product. And I'm just showing you these screens, but then I'm going to turn this off because I've got the products right here on my desk. And I want you to be able to pay attention and take all the notes that you need. All right. Our foundational product and the product, Miss Ambrosia, that you should utilize to start any wellness journey is detox. Detox is so important. It's not just weight loss that matters, but waste loss matters also. Now, I slowed down a little bit. That might mean that you want to write that down. It's not just weight loss that matters, but waste loss matters also. This is our foundational product, our Drink to Shrink, which comes in 3 different variations, right? Can we say options in the comments? Options, right? What I love, I don't know about you all, but I love having options. What about you, Natasha Burke? I love options. What I love is that I can brew it. I've got a stronger, more potent formulation if I've got some other issues that I'm dealing with. But because there are some times that I'm a little bit impatient, we've got an instant formula for you. Now, I don't know about you all, but instant means what, y'all? Instant. All right, so let's talk about Drink to Shrink. Drink to Shrink cleanses our upper and our lower intestines. You might want to write this down. Drink to Shrink cleanses our upper and lower intestines, your liver, your kidney, your colon, and your lungs, even the largest organ of your body, which happens to be your skin. Not only our skin, but even cleansing our brain from that mental fogginess that many of us have due to life and the stresses of life. Cleansing toxins and parasites from our body. We've got 9 powerful herbs in the Drink to Shrink. Persimmon leaves, malva leaves, marshmallow leaves, blessed thistle, holy thistle, chamomile, papaya, ginger, and myrrh. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all heard some ingredients in here that you've heard maybe from a good book or a good story that you heard as a little kid, right? And some of the herbs that you heard in this tea kind of remind me, and I call this the holy grail of detox teas. What I love about our teas are that they are white pants approved. I'm going to say that again. They are white pants approved, which means that you are able to leave the home and you're able to live a normal life, even though you're drinking our teas. Now, our brewed teas, and we've got 2 of them, our Drink to Shrink regular, and then our Royal Blue tea, which is like Drink to Shrink on steroids. All right. And the only difference between the 2 is that the Royal Blue tea, although it has all of the ingredients that Drink to Shrink has, this also has butterfly pea flower infusion. Now, what does that do? This one combats more inflammation, more pain, and also, if you've got irritable bowel syndrome or you don't go to the bathroom regular and you've got some situations going on, then this is where you want to start. All right. If you're a regular person, you go regularly, but you need a good detox, then this is where you want to start. This 1 gallon this 1 pack is going to make 1 gallon. And you're going to drink from the 1 gallon. You're going to refrigerate it. You're going to drink 2 cups a day from the 1 gallon. Now, the men on our team, they drink a little bit more, right? This is not going to harm you because it is all natural. All natural meaning there is no caffeine in our detox teas. All right, you guys, I want you to hear that and lean in because I got a little secret, maybe something that you don't know. Detox is also anti-aging. So, I mean, if you want to stay looking good, I strongly suggest that you detox. Now, our instant drink to shrink comes in 2 flavors in 1 bag. You're going to get this 1 bag, and this 1 bag has 14 fruit punch and 14 mango. Mango is my favorite flavor, although both of them are delicious. The only hesitancy that I probably have is that I never ever feel like I'm drinking detox. So you just want to be careful because they taste so good, just like juice, that you'll forget that you're actually drinking detox. You're going to use this one once a day at night. When do you drink the instant? Once a day at night. You're going to put 1 sachet in 12 to 16 ounces of water. Please don't do like my customer. I sampled out a customer while I was at InvestFest this weekend. Y'all, she drank 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, even after I told her to only drink 1 pack a day. But guess what? When we met at InvestFest on Sunday, she was complaining about all of the acne that she had on her skin. She drank 2 packs, y'all, of our instant drink to shrink, and guess what's clearing up? Her skin. 2 packs, acne is going away. 2 packs, acne is going away. So if you're looking for a good detox, and if you're looking to travel and you want to have your tea with you because you're going to be just like us, you don't want to leave home without it, then this is definitely for you. If you're looking for those pounds to fall off quickly, inflammation to fall off quickly, the instant drink to shrink is for you. All right, you guys, we've got some people, and I've got a really powerful testimony that's going to come up in just a moment. 2 flavors. You drink the instant drink to shrink once a day. Now I'm going to talk about our 3 capsule system, and then I'm going to bring one of our special guests up to talk about her journey. She's traveling, but she pulled over to the side of the road to be able to give us her powerful testimony. And I don't want to spill it. I don't want to spill it for you. And I'm going to talk now about our 3 capsule system. Everybody type in the word epic in the comments, right? Our 3 capsule system consists of these 3 capsules: Elevate, Accelerate Restore, and Accelerate Sleep. Elevate, Accelerate Restore, Accelerate Sleep. So you're going to hear us say you take the green when you wake up, whenever you wake up. If you work at night, you take the green when you wake up. You take the purple and white at night. Well, at night means whenever you go to sleep. If you work at night, you reverse the order. All right, you all. Now, Elevate, oh, this is my jam right here. Elevate comes in capsule or powder to drink form. Now, I happen to like the powder to drink form because I mix it with another one of our products, and I call it the wellness cocktail. I actually like the fact that I've been able to ditch the pills. All right, because I know that liquid goes into your system much faster than a capsule. Even though this is a vegan capsule that's going to break down in your system quickly, I happen to love this combination better. But it's the same product. Now, let me tell you about this Elevate. 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables. And not one is not missing. I actually leave it sitting here so that I can actually show people that this really is a vegan capsule. All right. 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables. Ambrosia, I want to let you know that you're not going to chew 4.5 servings of fruits and vegetables in any day. It's just not going to happen. We don't have enough time in the day to chew the amount of nutrition that we need to feed our body the supplementation that it needs. And because of the way that we cook our food, if you're not eating raw vegetables and raw fruits, guess what? You're not getting the nutrition that you need from the food that you eat. So let's talk about it. The green Elevate It's a whole food. It's a super food. I want y'all to write that down. Elevate is a whole food. It's a super food. This is a great supplement to your body, especially if you don't eat right like me. Right? I'm not hungry until the middle of the day, but at least I know because I drink this first thing in the morning that my body's getting 4.5 servings of spinach, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, beets, shiitake mushrooms, apples, cranberries, cherries, orange, blueberry, and strawberry. All right, now, what else we have? Let me tell you about this Elevate. We've got the Immunity Booster Blend with the medicinal mushrooms, chaga, and reishi mushroom. We've got our Clarity Blend, which is our nootropics blend. Now, I'm not making a medical claim. I want to say that one more time. But we're finding that people that are on medications for being anxious or sad all of the time are having a lot of success with this particular product because of the Clarity Blend, the nootropics Clarity Blend, guarana seed extract, Bacopa monnieri, L-theanine, green coffee bean extract, not the kind of coffee that you get in Mountain Dew or Pepsi or anything else like that. Not the kind of caffeine that you get from Celsius drinks or Red Bull. I said all natural green coffee bean extract. Yerba mate and yohimbine, which are performance and stamina enhancers, great for before your workout. We've got thiamine, niacinamide, D-calcium pantothenate, riboflavin, B12, and all your vitamins, vitamin A, C, D, E, K1, B1, B2, B3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 2,000% B12 because of this one capsule. But then this one Elevate capsule has cousins. I told you the Accelerate Restore and the Accelerate Sleep. This is your microbiome. What that means, it's your pro and your prebiotic. This is your slimming capsule. And I also want you to know when it comes to the Elevate, ladies and gentlemen, this product right here, this is an adaptogen. So what it does is it teaches your body, Steffi J, to adapt and not respond to the changes that it incurs throughout the days. This is an adaptogen, all right? This is the slimming capsule, the sculpting capsule. So if you're looking for that hourglass girlish figure to come back, not the men, your men are not looking for a girlish figure, but if you're looking for that stomach to go down so you can see your feet again, is there anybody that could get excited about seeing your feet again? Then this is the capsule that you want to use at night. It is the sculpting capsule. All right, you guys. And so all you got to do is be consistent. I promise you that if you use, because our products synergistically work together. How do they work? They work together. I mean, literally, you're going to sing the song, We Belong Together. When it comes to these three capsules right here, don't separate them. All right. Now we've got our Accelerate Restore, but then we've got our Accelerate Sleep capsule. This white capsule right here will put you in la la land. All right. You're going to dream the impossible dreams. I'm talking about lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Your body is going to go into fat burning mode with the Accelerate Sleep capsule. You're going to sleep like a hibernating bear or a husband. Because my husband can sleep. He doesn't even hear people walk into the room. I can have a whole conversation. I could probably shout 3 times and he would not hear me when he takes this white capsule. But the reality of it is our bodies need to heal when we sleep. And guess what happens, Miss Brenda? If your body is not going into rest mode, then your body never gets a chance to heal. It is very important that our body goes into recovery mode. So this is not just about sleep, but you will wake up refreshed, restored, renewed, revived, and you will not feel groggy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump on up to this young lady is crushing it. Not only has she lost the amount of weight that she's going to tell you what she's lost, I'm going to tell y'all something. she's made $25,000 since the end of June because all she's doing is going on social media and telling everybody what she's doing and how it's working for her. I want you all to light the chat up for the seated cardio queen, Miss Natasha Burke. Let's go ahead and make sure you're unmuted. Come on to the line, and y'all don't ever miss a workout with Natasha Burke. The floor is yours.
Well, thank you. I apologize. I want to share my story and then I will have to hop off of here, but I didn't want to miss this. But I started my weight loss journey at over 500 pounds. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if y'all know who I am or what I've done, but I don't hide the fact I have had gastric sleeve surgery, but I had stalled out. I was struggling. I was trying to figure everything out. And then actually I was blessed enough for Whitney, my chocolate twin. She actually reached out to me because at the time I was with a whole nother company. I was doing different things, but I was unsuccessful in that particular area. And I was only making 10%, which was insane to me. But I've literally, since I've been with Be Epic, I'm clearing like $2,000 a week, which is insane. Like I can buy my own bed. I've been able to furnish my own home. I have my own space. I was living with my mom. I've been through the ringer with men and choosing the incorrect ones. But anyways, that's not why I'm really here for. But I've lost 40.4 pounds since June 25th using the instant detox tea and weight management candy. And all I do is I live a low carb lifestyle. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. I'm insulin resistant. So that means I have to really monitor my carbs, my proteins, my sugars. I have certain macros that I have found that work for me. So like for myself, I do like 60 to 100 grams of protein a day. I do around 50 net carbohydrates a day and around 28 grams of sugar a day. But I've learned that if you want it bad enough and you want to be successful and you want to lose weight, you're going to find a way to meet those goals. And I'm thankful for supplements that have stepped in when I was stalled out, wasn't losing weight. And I really thought that I'd hit my rock, like I wasn't going to go any further. And then here comes Be Epic and instant detox tea and weight management candy and Whitney and Nina and everybody else. But yes, that is my story. A quick one.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for jumping on. I know you got to get off, but we are so excited that you blessed us with your testimony. 40.4 pounds since June 25th. I want y'all to write that down, right? Using the Weight Magic Candy and our instant drink to shrink. Y'all light the chat up for Natasha Burke, the seated cardio queen herself, who does an amazing workout every single, a few times a week, you guys, at 7 p.m. on her Natasha Burke account on Facebook. Make sure you go and follow her. But let's go. All right. So that every round goes higher and higher, right? And we've got some more testimonies that are coming your way. Listen, now I want to kind of talk about our wellness cocktail. I already shared with you our Elevate, and I told you Elevate comes in this form here, in the drink, powder to drink form, and it also comes in capsule form. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we make no medical claims. However, if you have high blood pressure, this is the way that I like for you, all of my clients who have high blood pressure, I introduce them to the cocktail this way, the Elevate powder form versus capsule form. Now, what is B-Cardio? Well, B-Cardio is nitric oxide. B-Cardio is vitamins, your vitamins, as well as magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K2. Now, what does nitric oxide do? Nitric oxide expands the blood vessels and allows more oxygen to flow freely through your body. But let me tell you what vitamin K2 does. Vitamin K2, and you might want to write this down, activates a protein that prevents calcium from building up in your arteries. Vitamin K2 lowers the risk of coronary artery disease and diabetes. So for all of you that are wondering why those numbers are looking better when you're looking at your A1C levels and why they're now under control, it is because vitamin K2, your K vitamins, also, along with lowering the risk of coronary artery disease, also lowers the risk of diabetes. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Natasha say that she struggles with insulin resistance, but she's using these products and she's lost 40.4 pounds in just what, 60 days basically. In 60 days using these products. Also, what will this B Cardio help with? This may help reduce the risk of heart disease. Do we understand that cardiovascular disease is the number one unaliver in the communities of color, communities, ethnicities, right? Our minority communities, cardiovascular disease. To know that you can drink a beverage that tastes great. As a matter of fact, if you have a testimony about B Cardio, if you love the way this tastes, drop it in the comments for all of the people that have never heard of these products before. Drop it in the comments. Let everybody know what's your story with this wellness cocktail. Let us know. We're not making any medical claims, but we want to know what is your testimony in the comments. Does this taste great? Because here's the reality of it all. Okay, the product works, but it tastes awful. Am I going to use it every single day? Probably not. There's going to come a time where I'm going to find a reason as to why I don't want to use the products. But this tastes amazing. It tastes amazing. All right. So that's the B Cardio. And I talked to you already about the Elevate. We mix them together every single morning for our wellness cocktail. Everybody loves a good cocktail. Put it in a cute glass in the morning and drink up. All right, guys. Now, you heard Natasha Burke talk about this amazing candy, our Weight Magic Candy. And it really is magic. Let me tell you some of the benefits of our Weight Magic Candy. The ingredients include all natural herbs, African bush mango, Cissus quadrangularis, and GBB. Well, this Weight Magic Candy is clinically proven. You probably want to write that down. Clinically proven to help the average person lose 28 pounds in 10 weeks' time. Now, I don't know about you all. I'm 52. I grew up on sugar babies and sugar daddies. Now, if you know what sugar babies and sugar daddies taste like, then you'll know what this Weight Magic Candy tastes like. It's so, so good. Now, African bush mango is going to help you or assist you in burning up to 600 calories per hour. I'm going to say it again. If you're looking to burn up to 600 calories per hour, thermogenesis, fat burner, and appetite suppressant, all in this candy. Yes, I eat the candy. Now, of course, I'm not looking to burn to lose weight, but I am looking to burn fat and tone up. And because of the GBB, this has a muscle builder as well. This Weight Magic Candy works a lot like how the weight loss shots work. You're going to eat 1 to 2 pieces or more, 30 minutes before your 2 largest meals. All right. And you're going to drink 20 ounces of water. And then you're going to find that when you go to eat, your appetite is going to be drastically decreased. All right. From this candy, 1 to 2 pieces or more, 30 minutes before your 2 largest meals. All right. Now I eat mine at night before I brush my teeth so that I'm not in my pantry, because I don't know about you all. I'm going to testify about me that when I go to lay down, the pantry calls me from the bed. It just says, Nina, you know you want something. And most times I don't want anything. But when I eat my candy, it immediately, I drink some water, eat my candy, and it quickly suppresses the appetite and will stop the cravings. So I don't know about you all. If you're looking for weight loss and weight management and burning fat and building muscle without all of the side effects that other people are experiencing from the drugs on the market, this is the product for you. My mother swears, and Mom Dukes don't play. My mother swears by the Weight Magic Candy. It really is magic. Now, before we go any further, I've got another testimony, and we only got a couple. and I believe that she's on the line right now. Let me see. Erica, are you here? I believe Erica's on the line. We want to make sure we get her.
If yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. There you go. Now listen, y'all. You know when your customers are like, I'm coming on. You put a testimony in the comments today on my live that initially I couldn't believe it. Well, I believed it, but I said she did not tell me that. And normally she in the inbox like, girl, I lost 5 pounds. I lost 10 pounds. But Erica, first of all, I want to say thank you because although we're not in the same company anymore, you still support, you know the products work, and you still utilize these products. I just want to thank you for your loyalty and your patronage to me. And, you know, I'm trying to repay the favor by supporting you as well as some of your endeavors. But please tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what did these products do for you?
Okay, well, my name is Erica McRoy, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And back last month, I started having problems with my body. Everything was like changing, and I didn't know what was going on. And I started swelling. My hands started swelling up. I reached out to Nina, and I was telling her, you know, about my swelling in my hand, and I know I needed to start doing something. So I recently was in Be Epic, and I was taking the products, and I know the products changed my life when I was last time I was in the company. I lost so much weight last time. So I said, well, maybe because I stopped detoxing. So I said, well, maybe I need to detox. So I said, you know what? I have some detox in my cabinet and I'm just not using them. So I end up making me some detox on the stove, the Brew Detox, until I ordered my instant one that was coming in. So I said, well, let me go ahead and do that. So I did it and I started drinking it. And then August the 1st, I said, you know what? I said, once my instant came in, my candy, all my products came in. So I said, now I'm going to go ahead and weigh myself. And I just want to make sure the products are actually, you know, helping my body. So I end up taking my weight. I was 198 pounds on August the 1st. Started drinking my instant drink to shrink, started taking my Be Epic. I didn't miss a day. I take my tea at night, like I'm over here now drinking my tea. And I took my Be Epic first thing in the morning, my Epic tea in the morning. I do my B cardio and I do my collagen. I do all those in the morning. I do my candy like when I'm ready to eat, and I do it with water. And all of a sudden, my body started to change. After a week or so, the swelling in my hands went down. No more swelling. I feel a lot of energy, everything. So all of a sudden, I weighed myself yesterday, and I was 180 pounds. 180 pounds, and I feel amazing. I went to the doctor also yesterday. All my reports, everything came back well. Not making no medical claims, but everything, my pressure went back as normal. My pressure was 117/79 when I went to the doctor yesterday. My pressure normally last month, it was always elevated. My pressure stayed like at 154/90, or it'll go like 160/95. But since I started taking that B cardio, my pressure is back where it needs to be. My doctor was like, wow, what are you doing? And I told him I just take my supplements. So actually I have some B cardio, and one of the nurses asked me, can I bring her some? So I'll be taking her some of my samples to the office for her. But I feel amazing. I feel amazing. I feel good. I'm actually over here sweating now from my products. My energy level is actually up. I feel amazing. And the products do work. I stand by the products, even though I'm not in the company. That's why I'm back taking them, because they do work. They do work. And I'm here, okay. Nina, know I'm not going anywhere.
That's right. Now listen, but there's something else that started happening for you. Please tell everybody before you go, what else started happening because of this Epic tea? I haven't even talked about it yet. That's what I'm gonna talk about next, but what else has been happening?
So at first, you know, I didn't have any hair up here. I was bald-headed. I couldn't lay any edges down. I couldn't do any of that. I couldn't even get a ponytail. So I heard Nina, I just be watching her, and the Epic tea came out. And I was like, and she started talking about the hair, how it's going to grow your hair. And I couldn't get anything to grow my hair. My hair was always shedding. So I said, you know, when that Epic tea come out, I'm going to try it. And I got it and tried it. And when I say now I can get a ponytail, y'all, I couldn't get that at first. My hair over here is just growing like crazy. I have my edges back. I have my hair back at the top. I'm just super excited. I just love the product.
That is amazing. I remember when you sent me the picture of your edges, I almost wanted to cry for you because I know what that felt like with my hair had gone bald all in the top and my hair was like falling out in my hands. So congratulations to you. And again,
Yes.
thank you so much for sharing your testimony tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep using the products. Keep going. Y'all, we can't make this up. But listen, we got one more, but let me talk to you about two more things. And then we're going to bring up our last testimony. All right. So if you're in pain, and like I said, we don't make any medical claims, but we do have our CBD roll-on that you use topically. It will take the pain away immediately. Normally lasts anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, but then we have our CBD oil as well. And I even give the CBD to our daughter. So I will tell you this quick testimony about the CBD combo. I keep this around for if I get a mosquito bite, I'm rubbing it on, right? After I walk, I'm using a patch sometimes for the pain and just overall wellness and relief, along with this on my legs if they're just achy, because we are walking 10,000 steps a day. And our goal is to have 1 million people walking 10,000 steps a day, as we're going to eradicate cardiovascular disease and obesity one step at a time, right? And so you definitely want to make sure. I had sciatica issues last year. I started our CBD combo in April of 2023. By May of 2023, 30 days later, I was no longer on any pain meds, and I have been pain medication free for over 1 year now. I have not. If I get a headache, I take the roll on and I rub it up here away from my eyes and let it dry. It does smell like spearmint or like minty, but you will not smell like that after it dries. It is not sticky. It's not itchy. You don't even realize that this has been on. But I have not used any muscle relaxers, any pain meds since May of 2023, along with the fact that, and I left my dropper of CBD oil. I like the cinnamon flavor the best, or I like the no flavored one, and I like to put that like in my coffee or something like that. But the no, or you can even put the non-flavored CBD oil on any psoriasis you've got on your skin or eczema. All right. Now, here's what I love. We even give our dog CBD, but our daughter, Paige, was struggling in school, struggling when it came to take tests. And y'all, right before the CBD oil, she was getting Fs and Ds. And after starting her on CBD oil, and she takes a dropper full every single morning and a dropper full every single night, our daughter now is bringing home A's and B's and C's. And if she brings home a D, it's simply because she really just wasn't trying at all. But I am telling you that I've watched her self-esteem improve. And all of my friends that are close to me can tell you that ever since Paige has started the CBD, she's been in cheer, she's been in soccer, she tried out for choir, and so it makes me as a mom want to cry to know that there is an all natural solution for our children, all right, for our children as well as for ourselves. So let's give that a hand for CBD. Yes, you would definitely want to try it for migraines as well. CBD is like a godsend. All right. So let me talk about this Epic Tea, and then we're going to bring up our last testimony because I don't want to overcook your grits. All right, you guys, listen. This Epic Tea capsule, I don't know about you all, but I want to talk about the symptoms of low testosterone. And if you have any of these symptoms, I want you to comment me in the comments. All right. Symptoms of low testosterone. Now, this is not testosterone. It is plant-based. The T stands for TestaSurge, the active ingredient being fenugreek. All right, 500 milligrams. This is a clinically proven, patented formulation. All right, this is clinically proven and patented. And yes, it is for men and women, 2 different dosages. All right. So if you have any of these symptoms, comment yes in the comments. Decreased libido. Just say me. Guess what? No judgment here. If you've had hair loss, say me. Fatigue, say me. Erectile dysfunction, say me. Changes in your mood, say me. testicle shrinking or testicle size? Say me. Muscle atrophy. Now, muscle atrophy, you guys, is loss of muscle mass. That's what that means. Muscle atrophy is thinning of your muscle mass. Most people over 30 become less active. They become less active. And when you become less active, you stop utilizing muscles that you used before. So number 7, muscle atrophy, weight gain. Anybody experiencing weight gain, right? Menopause, menopause, right? Perimenopause. If you are a nursing mom and you might be postpartum and you're struggling with milk production, this is for you. Infertility. Sleep disorders. If you have any of this, say me, right? Postmenopause, that's right. Gynecomastia, which is man boobs, right? That's the technical name for it, but man boobs. Do you know someone who's got man boobs? Let me tell y'all something. While I'm at the trail and the men are running or walking, and especially the ones that be on there with no shirt on, and I just be looking like man boobs, man boobs. Oh, we need some epic tea. Ooh, look at that stomach. Ooh, we need epic tea. All right. Depression, osteoporosis, weakened bones, hot flashes, acne, or weakness all over your body. If you're experiencing any of those, and there are more symptoms of low testosterone. If you are experiencing any of those things, guess what? This is for you. Basically, if you have skin, this is for you. If you're 18 and over, this is for you. Now, I am a former cosmetologist, 27 years in the profession, 25 years in the salon, 27 years in the profession, and I approve this product. I was experiencing many of those things on that list, and I take one a day in the morning. This bottle is going to last us ladies 60 days. Now, for the men, I strongly suggest that you start with 2 bottles. And the reason why is because men, you will take yours at night, but men, you must load. You got to load by taking 4 capsules a night for 14 days. After your 14 days, based on your body size, so you want to make sure you get back to the person who might have invited you here to find out how many of these you should be taking after you load. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this, right? Today, while on a live, I realized that I've got this huge muscle mass that is forming, and I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's coming from this epic tea. Okay? I literally told my husband today, do you see these muscles? Do you see these muscles? Do you see me losing this back fat all from this epic tea? My hair is growing back. If you have a testimony about epic tea, I feel like this is the savior capsule. It is all natural, vegan, plant-based. You will not grow any facial hair. And I'm going to bring up another cosmetologist, my sister, all the way in Dallas, Texas, with her testimony. Ms. Tracy Weatherall, come on to the line.
Hey y'all, hey, how you doing? Listen, I'm trying to see if I got some. I think I got a little muscle there. I think it's a guy bigger, right? So listen, I said if I look at a muscle in my arm, I'm gonna be screaming. I ain't gonna blow y'all out. I talk a little loud. But listen, I have a testimony that a lot of people just don't think about. Your thyroid. And when you go into the salon and you're thinking, oh, it's a patch missing, or you see somebody with a bigger neck, or they're a little off, the balance is off, things like that. And even if it's you going to the salon or to the doctor like that, you try to figure it out. It took like 10 years for them to actually figure out what was wrong with me. And I kept going through these different motions of testing and full workup. So it was the thyroid. So I had to get my little necklace put in, my permanent necklace. And I was a heavy smoker as well. So I smoked like a pack and a half, 2 packs a day. Nobody really know. Don't tell my mom. Don't tell. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm literally dying. And he said, listen, Trey, you got to stop smoking. You got to this, that. I did it. I smoked 3 hours before the surgery, died on the surgery table, came back. And he said, hey, we took one. We took both your tonsils. You had a deviated septum. We couldn't do it because you wasn't living. you wasn't going to live. So deviated septum is there. I take the B cardio. I'm good. I'm breathing. I don't even think the deviated septum is a thing anymore. I'm not making no medical claims, but I haven't been snoring or nothing. So I didn't want to take the medication for the thyroid, replacement. The one thyroid worked just as good. So I didn't have a overactive or underactive. It was stress related. And stress was killing me, taking me out. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not taking the medication. So when I read about it, I'm like, no. So I meet Nina, and then I keep traveling with Nina, and then we come to this place, and then here comes the Testacert. And I'm like, I'm about to try it. And do you know, I was going up and down with my thyroid issues and stuff like that because of the side effects of not having that other one. You do get a little fatigue. You do have some pain in the body and different things like that. And I had a lot of the checks on the list that she just gave go away. All right. So here is my savior. I'll never stop using it. If you have thyroid issues, you might want to check in and try this for at least your first 60 days. I believe you're going to have testimony like me. So I didn't have any eyebrows, and they were gone for a lot of years. So I looked like kind of like Groucho Marx a little bit. And so all this was gone. And I'm at 45 days now. I got 15 more days to go to finish my 2 months, right? So now if you can see, I got eyebrows and they are no makeup on it at all. I only had them dyed so I could really see them because they was gray hairs in there. I'm about to be double nickel in November, 55, and I'm aging backwards, okay? Not to mention my fupa is going like this. It's getting smaller and smaller with all of the products that I use from BFIT. Plus, this is helping me as well because now I got that stamina and that strength. I walk like really strong. And Nina, no, I had a partially like pretty much a broke foot. My joints were in pain. I couldn't do jumping jacks, couldn't work, couldn't do nothing. And I just kept saying, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make this happen. And this made it happen. I didn't know. I just kept asking for a miracle. Here come Uncle Dan at the conference with this fella, and he's telling us all this stuff. And I'm like, so while the guys is running out, I'm like, well, what can I do? I mean, can I take it? And so I take it. And it's been a life changer. My family is happy. I'm happy. And my hair is happy. I had no hair in here. And nobody really knew. And now I got hair. I colored my hair 2 weeks ago. This is back black. This was Stark Raven blonde.
Yeah,
like Nina's hair. And it's just growing. And now I got like a row of locks I'm about to start, and I've been testing it. I know people think she's crazy. Why is her hair like that? But I'm testing this all out. I'm not arching my eyebrows. I'm going to see what happens all the way to the end, and I'll take another picture and let y'all see it. But I am elated to be able to speak about this tonight because it saves lives. You cannot get a relaxer if you have thyroid issues. You cannot do all that type of stuff. And as a 42 years cosmetology and 14 as an educator, I approve this message because all the people that are in the profession of beauty and wellness, touching anybody's body, whether it's your nails, your hair, whatever, need to have this as a retail product in your salon, along with this, because this is the hair, skin, and nail duo. This is the dynamic duo. Now you want to put the quad in there with the detox, of course,
right?
Because you do have to detox, and you do need to put back what you take out. So do not slip on the Epic experience. You have to put it back in. You can't just go say, "Hey, give me a pack of detox," and just go willy-nilly.
Much,
you have to
Tracy.
put it
Thank
back.
you. All right, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are amazing. All right, so listen, we're done, y'all. We're gonna let y'all off of here. We're done. But before we go, to our guest, if you are still here, let me see you in the chat. If you are still here, let me see you in the chat. Let me see which one of our guests are still here, because I think it's about that time. I think it's about that time. If you're a guest, just type in guest. So we got Miss Frankie is here. Who else do we have? Any other guests still here? Let me know in the chat. If you're still here, I see you, Miss Ambrosia is here. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to unmute the lines so that if you know the answer to this question, and I'm going to go ahead and end the recording for us.